And I have a very special guest, the man that invited me onto this platform. We're gonna bring him in here, my brother Washington. What's up, good sir?
I started this journey of creating awareness in our community, back in 1991. And it just happened that with the advent of George Floyd, Mike Brown, Trayvon, and others, it caused ordinary people to stand up and rise up. And one of the things that happened in November of 2014, a few brothers and sisters got together and they were tired of having pastors, preachers, politicians speak truth to power, which a lot of them couldn't do. And the best that they could do, Rob, was to tell us to calm down, go home, and vote. Well, in 2014, Jabril Bay, Mike Leonardi, Kamasi Kush, Ebony Burks, and a few others, decided, hey, look, we need to form our own group, our own vibe, and make stuff happen. And they called me because I have a skill, and I believe I do, of being able to create an event out of whatever is in somebody's mind, and that's where CSRN started. And throughout the years, we picked up Julian Mack, Ruth Leonard, Jody Summers, L.J. Hamilton, Gina Fry. Man, I could go on and on. Rob Pastor, who has been, man, who has backed us and supported us so much. And I think that the way that we organize is that we don't exclude anybody. You don't have to exclude anybody when it comes to speaking truth to power. And in the past, if you were male, Christian, and straight, those were the only people that people would speak up for, not women, and not children, not youth. And man, it just sent us through this same cycle of we get together, we raise some ruckus, and then we go home. All right. So I'm just glad to be able to organize with a group of young people and some people that are not so young to keep this thing going. And we've got a few things, lined up for Black August. And this was started in the in the 60s in the criminal justice, in the prison industrial complex. And the inmates decided that they were going to do something and not wait for anyone. So we just adopted the term Black August, and we practically apply it to us living on this side of the fence. And hey, here we are. And look, it was Ruth Leonard that came up with the idea of having like a Facebook takeover. And a year ago, or a couple of years ago, we would just invite some of our heroes and sheroes and make them administrators of our page. And whatever their gift is, if it's LGBTQ rights and awareness, if it's HIV awareness, if it's community gardens, if it's mental health awareness, man, if it's real estate and creating wealth, we wanted these Black voices who may not be able to have a voice, outside of their regular circle to come to our page, take it over, zero filter, talk about your skill set, make people aware that when we talk about awareness and when we talk about injustice, it's just not holding up signs, and yelling at builders. Hey, we could take it there,
Right.
but it's not just that. So once again, Rob, thank you for taking over our page and having people see what we do that wouldn't normally check in to CSRN. So thanks once
Absolutely.
again.
Well, hey, you got an ally in me. You got an ally, because the work, it takes all of us. We all have our lane, we all have our strengths, and we all have our gifts and our passions, and it takes the collective to move the ship forward. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And, like I said, I got a lot of information for the people in regards to what we can do to build wealth. Because to me, it's twofold. We need change to come from the top down. So it's important that we hold our politicians, we hold our elected officials accountable. But at the same time, we need to put in the work as individuals and families to create an environment where we can create our own opportunities and take advantage of those opportunities. So I look forward to continuing and working with you all to bring it together.
All right, thank you, and man, let's keep it moving.